So joining us now to talk more about where Bill O'Reilly goes from here is Adam Chiara. He is a communications professor at the University of Hartford. And first off, what do you think this move says about the charges against Bill O'Reilly with consumers who are seeing this online and on television? Do you think it lends more credibility to his accusers?
I do, because there's interesting conflicting information here, right? So you have Bill O'Reilly saying these are unfounded claims, but then you're looking at the release from 21st Century Fox saying that, we've had it, remember they had an internal investigation saying we had an investigation and we are now releasing him. You also had a memo from Murdoch saying to employees, we value a workplace of trust and respect. So, I'm not great at math, but you do this equation and you look at it all, and now he's gone. You have to say they had something there.
Arguably the biggest star working for the network there, and if they're willing to send him packing, they must have felt there was something to the accusations, right? Okay, so what about his image? We were just talking before we came on the air here that it's hard to imagine Bill O'Reilly fading into oblivion. He's going to want to do something. Do you think his image is destroyed with people, or can it be repaired?
I mean, it's a really interesting case study. We're about to find out. Fox News that was carrying him, or at this point is he such a powerful brand, which it's Bill O'Reilly carrying him. And the interesting thing is we're in such a vast media landscape now where 15 years ago this happened, he wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Now look, I mean, there's other cable stations he could still go to, The Blaze, for example, Newsmax. He doesn't have the same audience as Fox, but he still could go somewhere.
Well, and don't you think that this is Bill O'Reilly that we're talking about here? He inspires apathy in no one. I mean, people are strongly hate him or love him, and the people who love him are not going to give up on him, right?
And that's what we're about to find out, right? Does that audience actually follow him to wherever he goes, whether it's internet? I mean, something you also have to consider is 50% of his audience are 65 and older. So if he does move just like an online format, will they follow him there, or are they wedded to Fox? And we're about to find that out.
All right. The future of his show, because they're renaming it Just the Factor, not the O'Reilly Factor, right. and presumably that means they will try to move on with a different host. Is that show so much Bill O'Reilly that it'll die, or do you think it can survive?
And that's the case study, right? That's what we're going to be talking about for years in studying. If he does retain the audience, and that audience was there even the last 3 weeks when Bill O'Reilly was having these allegations and being in the media. So we're about to find out. If that audience sticks around, then yeah, I mean, it could survive. But again, remember that demographic is an older demographic. Are they going to be trying to reach out and build a new base now, maybe with Tucker Carlson and somebody, a new personality?
Be interesting to watch for someone like yourself, an observer, for people like us who are in the business. We'll see what happens.
That's right.
All right. Adam Chiara, thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it.